In this video, I'm going to show you how to use a Desmos template to create your mathematical model and graph for an experiment that you took data on. For this video, I'm going to use data that is from the ball on floor experiment to show a proportional pattern. However, your mathematical model may be for any system that you have studied or experimented on. One thing that I would like you to note is I would recommend that you sign in the top right-hand corner, and that will allow you to save. You can see that I'm signed in because it says my name, and it allows me to save. I am going to go ahead and plug in my data into the data table, and I would like you to pause this video and plug in your data as well that you should have taken already. Now you can see that I have my data plugged in. Your data should not be the same as mine because you did not take the same data that I did in class. Once you have your data plugged in and assigned, if it is looking zoomed out, you can press the zoom fit button that allows you to see the data. The next thing that you need to do is move the slider back and forth for the constant or the C value. And we're going to delete extra equations that don't fit. So I move back and forth, and it becomes very clear that the green line doesn't fit, the purple line doesn't fit, and I can't get the blue line to fit the data either. The only best fit model that I can find is the is the red equation, which is our proportional pattern. In my case, my proportional data fits through the center of all of my data points. In your case, it might be just the best fit line and not fit through the center. The next step is to delete the extra mathematical models that don't work. In my case, the blue line doesn't fit, so I will delete that. The green line doesn't fit, so I'll delete that. And the purple line doesn't fit, so I can delete that. Once you have your best fit line, and on your graph, we should make our mathematical model. Now I need to zoom out 2 clicks to be able to find the mathematical model. And you can see I did that by clicking the zoom out button or zooming out by pinching on the screen. I'm going to move the right-hand mathematical model closer to all of my data, and I'm going to zoom back in by clicking on the zoom fit button on the left side. Once I have this all set, I am ready to write in my mathematical model. And my math model follows this pattern. D equals C times T. Now, if I want to create this mathematical model, D stands for distance in my case. It might be something different for you depending on your experiment. Distance equals C is the C value or constant in my equation. In my case, it is 5, and I found that from my slider, times time, and time is T. So I will write that out here. Now that we have our graph and our mathematical model, we can take this and screenshot it. Depending on your device, there's multiple ways you can screenshot. You can hit the Command, Shift, and Window button on a Chromebook to take a screenshot. You can hit Command, Shift, 4 on a Mac to screenshot. Or you can click up at the top, Share Graph, and export the image. And there's a variety of options here for what you can choose. And you can 2-finger click and copy the image. After that, you can put that into your lab report.